Good morning, everybody. It's Monday, so it must be Sally, or vice versa. It's Sally, so it must be Monday. Welcome to Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. I am the Monday vlogger for this wonderful channel, and I just want to start off by saying congrats to our fearless leader, Wendy, who has accomplished a feat of no small effort and fortitude. She has run her first marathon and did it under the weather. She was not well, and she forged through. She used that PMA and that never say die attitude that she has, that iron will, and she made it. So congratulations to Wendy. And now on to our exercise related question. Let me pull it up on my little Word document here. Exercise is a weight loss surgery rule, a lifestyle requirement, and it is fun. It really is. If you're a newbie and you haven't started yet, you don't know that, but it is really fun. The question is, how do you sweat? And how often? And how did you get started? Or who or what motivates you to keep up your exercise routine? And what physical activity can you do today that you never dreamed of doing pre-weight loss surgery? There we go. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of things. Well, first of all, how do you sweat basically means how do you get your groove on? And I don't really sweat. Rosemary kind of talked about sweating a little bit. I don't sweat. Some of us just don't sweat very much. And I do sweat if it's 100% humidity or 99% humidity and it's summer in Virginia. Or I sweat in my bed. I mean, I cover myself up to my neck and I get really hot and my body just basically perspires. But I don't exercise sweat. I like to be skin to the air kind of when I'm exercising, so that keeps my body temperature regulated, and that's what makes you really sweat. Um, and then the people that just sweat, it's kind of a genetic predisposition, and it is one I do not have. I glisten. I glisten. I'm one of those ladies. Anyway, what I do to get my sweat on, I absolutely do middle-age old lady exercise. I walk, the classic walking format. I walk a long stride. I love to take a big wide stride. I like to swing my arms back and forth. I like to get a little wiggle in my walk. I like to basically quasi Sally's version of speed walking. I like to do it every day. And I do it every day. When I first had gastric bypass, I had inherited my daughter's big dog. And that poor big dog really never got regular walks. He was basically put out on a chain, the poor dog. But he became my walking partner, and I walked with him every single day. And we started off doing 30 minutes in the morning and 30 minutes in the afternoon. And then sometimes we combined it to be an hour, and sometimes we did a whole, we did it once a day, but we did it, longer. And then I added in some things at the gym that I came to really be fond of. Everybody knows that I absolutely, absolutely love body pump, and that is a Les Mills um, formula for exercise. It's the rep effect, repeated motions with the bar and weights in a group setting. And the rep is what makes you build muscle, burn calories, tone, and I absolutely am a huge devotee of Les Mills Body Pump. So much so that I recently went on and purchased my own. They've just released it for home use through the people that do all that other stuff, all those things you other guys do that really sweat. Oh gosh, Beach Bodies. So Beach Bodies got in with them, so they've released this wonderful body pump series. It's called The Pump. It's very much, I know how to do all the motions well because I've been in class, and so I know the forms that I use are correct. So I feel really confident in doing this at home. And when we move to England in a few months, I will always have my pump with me. I won't worry about finding a gym that's offering it. So that's what I do. I walk every day. I love to walk. And I do body pump a couple times a week. Now that I have it in my own home, I'll be doing it 3 times a week. Um, that's how I got started. How did I get started on exercise and sweating? Well, you know what? This is a good question. Newbies, listen up. I was about 3 months out. I had not done the degree of exercise that I should have done um, to really move it. I wasn't well the first month or two. I threw up a lot. Whatever. I was a middle-aged fat woman. I wasn't quite with the swing yet. I was doing the food as best I could, but I couldn't seem to manage anything else. But I had joined the gym. So I went to the gym, and in March, I said, this scale is not moving fast enough. So I made a contract with myself. I said, you will go into this gym and you will take every morning class they offer, one every week or a couple every week until you have tried every single class. Every single class you will try. And you will walk in, and when you cannot leave once you've entered the room. You cannot leave, you cannot say die, you cannot quit, you cannot cry, you cannot say I hate this frickin' blah 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 and leave. You have to stay till the end of class. Have to. It is your job every day to get up and go to the gym. So every day for that month, I got up and went to the gym very specifically to test every kind of class they had. And I found out that way what was good for me, what I could do, what I was passionate about, and what I was not good at, and what made me feel bad about myself because for whatever reason it wasn't just something I could do very well. So that is a wonderful place to start. I'm not a night person, so everything I did was morning. Um, and I tried Zumba, which was a blast and a half, but I'm telling you, it wiped me out for the rest of the day. I don't eat enough. I can't eat enough to keep enough stuff in my system to be able to keep up with doing Zumba all the time. I'd be falling out on the floor. And I did sweat. When I did Zumba, I definitely sweat. Um, but that's when I fell in love with body pump and yoga. And I'm not, I now I'm ready to try some new things again, but I'm a couple years out. Got the new body, new tweaks. I'm ready to try some other things when I go to England. So, who or what motivates you to keep up with your exercise routine? Well, one, when you've got a big dog who looks at you with those big brown eyes and says, Mommy, Mommy, take me out for a walk. I mean, how can I say no? I look at him and my heart just melts. I'll do anything for that dog. Hell, I make his dog food, every week. He eats fresh dog food for him. And he gets walked every day. And he goes wherever he wants to go. And I follow along. I let him choose this way, whatever. So my motivator is, well, first the dog and his big brown eyes. And then it's me. It's my sanity. Walking clears my brain. It gets the cobwebs out of my mind. It shakes off the blues. There's nothing, almost nothing that walking will not cure for me. If I'm depressed, if I'm angry, if I'm pent up and just want to bite somebody's hand, if they come too close to me, I say, hit the door, hit the road, hit the pavement, and just go as fast as you can until that tension has drained off of you. That is the way I've approached a lot of stuff since I've had gastric bypass, and it has served me very, very well. I used to suffer from depression a lot, and I don't have those issues anymore. I'm never afraid of that coming back to the degree it was before. Um, so that's what I do. I walk every day, a couple times a day. I try to walk. I walk with a friend at the mall twice a week. I have a girlfriend that we can only get together twice a week because of her schedule, and it's back to back. And we do the mall twice where I live, and it is 4 miles, and we do it in 1 hour. And I'm telling you what, she makes me book it the whole time. And we chit chat and walk like maniacs and pass all the other old people in the mall that are doing the same little walking routine. And when we're done, I am pooped. And then I got to go home and walk the dog before the end of the day. And if my husband comes home and is willing to take a walk, I care enough and love him enough to want him to be moving his body. And so if I think there's a chance he might go out the door with me, even if I am dead tired, beat down, I'm going to do it. So my motivators, myself, my sanity, my puppy dog, and really my husband's good health now. Um, I also recently bought an elliptical, and I bought the elliptical on sale at the Sears outlet at the mall, where they had a great one for the home from Nordic Track for like $600. I love it, but I really bought it for my husband, and so it's there for when it's rainy and gray in England and we're down and funked, and I got to get out and get that tension burned off. I can get on that elliptical, but it's for him because if I can get him to do 15 minutes a day every few days just to try to get him into it. So there. What physical activity can you do today that you never dreamed of doing pre-WLS? Um, I would say um, body pump. I mean, body pump is basically the only thing I really tried. I really do love it. I love it. It is who I am. It brings out a person inside of me that I have needed to draw on for years. And that's a strong woman, a forceful woman, a powerful woman. When I'm in there, I feel like Xena Warrior Princess. Or I have to say this though, I did try one other class that I really liked, but it also kicked my butt and I just fell on the floor. And you know what? I'm ready to try these things again. This was like 2 years ago. Um, and that was, what is it? Not kickboxing exactly, but a little of that kick your foot out and pop, pop. And I felt like Charlie's Angels meets Xena Warrior Princess. And that kicked my butt. I about fell on the floor. I'm not kidding you. I did sweat then too. So obviously the things that are hard for me make me to sweat the most. But doing the things that I can live with every day, like walking and body pump. And I liken body pump to something very zen-like because you're just doing repeated, repeated. Your mind kind of goes, checks out, you're doing it, but it's more, it's very calming to my nerves. It's like weeding in the garden when you just, or planting, you just kind of do. I love the pump. And I love to walk because I love to be outdoors with nature. I don't walk on the treadmill. I want to be outdoors. I want to commune with the heavens. I love I love to be able to move, move, move it. So that's it for today, folks. That's for a woman who's 54 and a half, who lost her weight two and a half over the last 2.5 years, probably 2 years, 2 years ago. I lost the weight. I think it'll be off of me. Surgery will be 3 years this November. Lost 120 pounds. Weigh in the low 130s all the time, consistently. No pain, no strain, not difficult to maintain for me. Just by doing my normative, moderate, never say die, keep doing it no matter what exercise, for body, mind, and spirit, and eating right, making good food choices. Uh, so that's pretty much it. I'm going to let you guys go. Long video, sorry. I will see you guys next week, and hopefully I'll look even more human. And hey, you know what? I think I look pretty good. 1 week ago, I was flying into TJ at this time and getting almost here and getting ready for my surgery, which was a week ago tomorrow. Not too shabby, huh? So anyway, see you guys later. Peace out.